Where's the pretends to be shocked meme? Yeah, screw it, I'll do it. To the surprise of quite literally someone, Mick Schumacher has signed to join the Haas Formula 1 team for 2021, and he's going to be partnered with Russian Nikita Mazepin, which I keep reading as Mazepin. I keep thinking he's French, not Russian. But let's be honest, as soon as Callum Ilott tweeted that he wasn't going to get a ride for next season, it became blindingly obvious who would. And unless you've been living under a rock for the last God knows how long, let me explain who these two gentlemen are. One is the son of a guy who has amassed a massive personal wealth over the last quarter of a century, and the other is Nikita Mazepin. Jokes aside, Nikita Mazepin does have a massive personal wealth behind him. His dad is a Russian rich guy worth somewhere in the region of about $9 billion or something like that, which makes Lawrence Stroll look like a poor guy from a poor family. Oh well, easy come, easy go. But nobody's going to care about Nikita Mazepin because after an 8-year break, the Schumacher name returns to Formula 1. And people are excited, but I'm still in the I will believe it when I see it camp. Now hear me out here before I get called a Schumacher hater. Firstly, just because I don't think he's the second coming of Jesus doesn't mean I hate him. Secondly, and this is the most important part here, he's Mick Schumacher. He's not Michael Schumacher. Well, he is Michael Schumacher, sort of, but in name only. And by that, I mean we shouldn't expect him to just hit the ground running and rush him towards a Ferrari drive and expect him to be just like his dad. We should let him have Mick Schumacher's career rather than Michael Schumacher's career. I know the name brings a lot of nostalgia, but those days are gone. This is now. And yes, Damon Hill, Nico Rosberg, even Jacques Villeneuve were able to emulate their father's legacies, but on the other hand, Bruno Senna exists. Okay, that was a nephew, but the point remains. Name doesn't mean anything if you can't back it up. Now, I'm not saying that Mick isn't talented or doesn't deserve, and I hate it when people say that, a seat. I'm saying that his junior Formula results don't necessarily match the hype that is building for him. But I will say that Haas has made the right call for its future. Mazepin brings a ton of cash, and Schumacher is ahead of commercial's wet dream, and they can raise a lot of funds to help improve the car. But as various more prominent journalists than myself have been saying all day, Ferrari will still be watching. Mick will still need to perform, and he's going to have to pull out something as he seems to be a I'll get going in the second season sort of driver. If Mick has a terrible 2021, then there's Callum Ilott waiting in the wings to take his seat. You might be called Schumacher, but you're still expendable. But I'm happy to be proved wrong. If he does end up reaching the top someday, then I will eat some words or something. But sticking with Germany, Audi has announced it will depart Formula E and instead focus towards the new lmd-h, whatever it's called, category for endurance racing, which they left at the end of 2015 after dominating with the R18 hybrid diesel, whatchamacallit. The category is called lmd-h, and that stands for Le Mans Daytona Hypercar, which is designed to replace the current DPI, the Daytona prototypes used in IMSA, and be a cost-effective alternative to the hypercar class, which I don't think anybody knows what's happening with at this point. But the best part is, this new car will be eligible for the World Endurance Championship and IMSA. It's like LMP2, but not. And while the teams will be able to choose a chassis provided by either Ligier, Multimatic, Dallara and Orica, the bodywork will be manufacturer-made, as will the engines, although the hybrid bit will be a spec part. Audi is one of the first manufacturers to commit to this new series. Peugeot is heavily interested, as are a few others. And if Audi does very, very well, then who knows? Maybe the Kings of Le Mans in Porsche will be brought out of hibernation and we get a super competitive class in endurance racing that isn't just the GTs. Because, I mean, let's face it, LMP1's a bit dull now, isn't it? So these have been some quick thoughts on two giant names of German racing returning to motorsport. Leave your thoughts in the comments and let's get a discussion going, because that's why I do pressing issues after all. And while you're down there scrolling to the comment section, why not give the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you get all the latest from this talking head. Massive thanks, as always, go out to the patrons of Patreon if you wish to join them, or join in Discord, or my social media like Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. Everything you need is in the description box for you. So until next time, I've been Millward. Have a great day wherever you live in the world, and I'll see you all again very soon for another video. So until then, goodbye.